After an incredible win over Errol Spence Jr., Terence Bud Crawford goes at $1 Million Worth of Game podcast co-host Wallo for almost starting some tension between him and Jaron Boots Ennis in an effort to kind of see that fight. That's what I want to talk about in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Terence Crawford, he had a dominant performance over Errol Spence Jr., proving me wrong in the process and many others who picked against him. Salute, he's the 2X champion. Got to put him back up there as the pound for pound number one. Even the people I seen picking Crawford, I didn't really see anybody that picked him by decimation, you know, and was confident, 100% confident, and that was that. So moving on, Crawford, he is a two-time undisputed champion. He's the Ring Magazine champion again because the winner of Spence versus Crawford was the winner of the Ring Magazine belt. So he just set himself apart in terms of history, saying that no other male counterpart has done what he's done, right? Clarissa Shields has done it, but that was in women's boxing. And I seen this and I wanted to go over it. So I'm on Wallo's page right now. You guys will be able to see. And I seen this post, and it's some kind of graphic of Jaron Ennis out of Philly. Keep in mind, Wallo himself is from Philly, as well as Gilly the Kid. Gilly's from Philly. And it says, Wallo congratulates Terence Crawford on the win, but tells him that Jaron Boots Ennis got next. Terence responds, and Boots responds back, right? So follow along. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. And this is a private text message, and he got him saved under his contacts as Bud Crawford. It says, "You are a effing monster. God dang, you are a effing monster." And Bud responded, "Appreciate it." You know, kept it short and sweet. So this is obviously after he beat Errol Spence. And then there was another text from Wallo in the blue. It says, "You know, Jaron Boots Ennis is waiting." And Bud Crawford put the crying emojis. "Y'all trying to see another dead body." And then he says he ready, and he posted a picture of the Jaron Ennis and Via fight, which Via got stopped, right? Then this text thread, it looks like he sent it to Jaron Ennis, who he has his number, you see? Like he sent the conversation. You guys should be able to see that on the screen. Sent this over, everything him and Crawford talked about. And he said, Boots, Bud talking crazy. You see right there? So he went and relayed the information, I guess, to Boots, who he's also cool with. And he says, that's because he got plans on moving up to 154. He acting for y'all. He a walking victim. Please stay at 147 so we can get active. And then he put the demon time emoji, catch a body, etc. So this was posted by Wallo, and it says, Crawford versus Jaron Ennis, will we ever get to see this fight? Then he tagged PBC and Showtime. Crawford seen this and did not like it, apparently, based on what I'm reading in the comment section, right? And Terence Bud Crawford says, that's some weak-ish, Wallo. I don't do like that. I stand on everything I do or say. But for you to text me with that fake then post-ish for attention, definitely not G. That's clown-ish at its finest, right? That's clown-ish at its finest. So I was thinking about this, and I decided to make a video about that. So Crawford, obviously, he didn't appreciate this situation with Wallo kind of playing middleman and I guess chatty patty going back and forth and having a private conversation with him through text, via text, and then sending that private conversation to Jaron Ennis via text, and then posting what they both said behind the scenes and posting that for his, his base or for people to get involved with. Like, my thing is this, I understand where Crawford is coming from with this matter. And that's the reality of it, because I know myself personally, I wouldn't want that, because in boxing, we disagree, but at the same time, it's still a fraternity, it's still a brotherhood, it's still the gentleman's sport. So at the end of the day, in boxing, like, for example, I'll use me. I've seen elite level pay-per-view worthy sparrings before, and I've watched them live, right? I've watched these sparrings happen live, and you have never heard me come out and reveal what went on in sparring on my channel. Even though if I told y'all what went on in sparring, in these different sparrings, and who got hurt or who got stopped or X, Y, and Z, I could easily get views from it. No doubt about it. Because when I talk about elite level sparring, I'm talking about undefeated fighters that everybody knows, that I've watched spar and have off days or whatever the case may be. So it would really and truly be groundbreaking news. But me, that's also one of the quickest way to burn your bridges in boxing, is if you are too chatty patty and then you don't let certain stuff rock that's kind of off the record. So I really understand where Crawford's coming from. He's in celebration mode. A lot of people, including myself, doubted him, thought he was going to lose to Errol Spence, and he's on his Nipsey Hussle victory lap. You know what I'm saying? He just won. He won impressively. He collected another belt. He did what people thought he couldn't do. And, they're building the next person to go against him, which is Jaron Boots Ennis. Kind of just let him have his moment at this point. That's how I look at it. But see, that's the difference when it's people who are typically outside of boxing, right? Like you see Gilly and Wallo, they interviewed Crawford in the past, but they're just a podcast. It's not a podcast that exclusively focuses on boxing specifically. So they may think they're doing a favor by like amping up a fight and tagging everybody and showing everybody, because that's in the podcast world, things work a little bit different. You're trying to, you see like Adam 22, he letting people bang out his wife, for views and things like that. So in the podcast world, that could be great. But if you are a film director or, a businessman, maybe that's not the look that you want, to go the Adam 22 way, right? So I understand where Crawford is coming from. To be honest, you just beat the man that they said you couldn't beat. They're already lining up the next person. And Wallo kind of used his connections with both and connections through both and kind of played both sides of the fence, and then did it all and posted it for the world to see. And like, I didn't even really pay attention to the comments, but everybody, like, now that I've seen Crawford respond, everybody's just gonna kind of pick a side. Some people are gonna be like, oh, Boots will beat Crawford. Some people are like, oh, Boots ain't ready, and it gets this whole thing going. Somebody said Hall of Fame Instigator badge unlocked. Why is Wallo playing the middleman? You see what I'm saying? Stop gassing the kid. Y'all trying to sacrifice Boots for, like you did Errol. He not messing with Crawford. You know what I'm saying? So basically, the game, Philly cheesesteak, he not messing with. Look, you see people, basically you break the levees and open the floodgate for everybody to get involved. And I don't think Crawford appreciated that. So, as a man, I can understand that. Because some conversations you have, you say something loosely or off the record and you kind of expect it. Like, I know if I text somebody and it's an off the record kind of conversation, then I'm not, look, somebody said y'all messy as HE double hockey stick. Wallo for president, instigation at its best. I love it. See, of course the fans love it because it's not their life. But I know me personally, if I had a conversation with somebody and I'm not expecting to see, even if we didn't discuss anything, I'm not expecting to see a screenshot of the conversation online where other people can see what I said when it was, I don't know. I come from a different credo, you know what I'm saying? Where like, especially if it's something in that, like if it was something like completely harmless and everybody would look at it as harmless, all right, maybe you post something like that. But if it looks like two guys beefing and then, you know, sent this to this person and then ran back and sent it to this person, then posted both their responses, that's where you got to tread a bit lighter. And I noticed this also, speaking of podcasts, I noticed this with Mike Tyson as well. So Mike Tyson's a former fighter. Yes. See, look, I got Boots beating Crawford. Mike Tyson, he does the same thing. He was like instigating and souping up Ryan Garcia, and then they FaceTime Tank. And again, if you're a podcaster and you're not specifically in the lane of boxing, all this might be fun and boost your ratings. But, you know, in the boxing world, it works a little bit different, and you got to try to preserve your relationships. And I don't know, I don't know what changes or if anything changes in their relationship, but it doesn't seem that Bud was too happy or keen to read his information or his text on the screen for everybody to weigh in on, you know. And I've seen celebrities post people's phone numbers, or, you know, they post a text conversation, forgot to block the person's phone number. All that type of stuff is a no-no when you're dealing with celebrities and stuff. Like, if anything, bring them both on your show if they both agree to it, and then, you know, get that for viewership. But kind of the behind the scenes playing Don King, I don't know. Crawford got a point there. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know how I did in this video. I'm the best in the business, and I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxingego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new, interactive, and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.